Yo, what's up, gamers? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Election Day to all you U.S. citizens out there. Any voters in the chat? Just got done doing my civic duty and voting. Wowee, what a monumental day. Hopefully everyone has an opportunity to get out there and make yourself heard. Y'all see these new evolution secret arts from our upcoming set? I don't know, terrestrial evolution or whatever, the crystal something or another, I don't know, whatever they're calling it. I'm sure it'll say prismatic evolutions. There we go, prismatic evolutions. Dude, I have a sneaking suspicion that this Umbreon and this Espeon will be worth a lot of money. The Umbreon is basically Moonbreon 2. And we all know how that first Umbreon with the moon in the back. In fact, any Umbreon with a moon in the background is just going to be worth a lot of money. You look up Umbreon cards. Umbreons, you know, they just, yeah. This one's got a moon in the background. Umbreon loves to have moons in the background. You can get a damaged one for $100. Or you could pick up a near mint first edition for... yeah, first edition holo, 500 mod play. Yup. It's a pretty nice looking card right there. Pretty nice. Then of course we've got the Moonbreon, right? Which I think this card is like incredibly overrated. I never really bought into the Moonbreon hype. I don't get why. I mean, like, I get it, but also I don't respect it. That everybody just collectively decided, the collectors all collectively decided that this card was going to be worth so much freaking money. Like, I kind of get it, but also, like, extraordinarily unreasonable. Like, this Umbreon, in my opinion, is not even the nicest looking Umbreon. There are many others. I personally think the Alt V is a cool... yeah, I like this one better. I think this card is like way cooler and has a moon in the background as well. It is hype beast type, that's for sure. Yeah. I agree with you there. What blows my mind, timing with the pandemic, well, the price is still high. What never ceases to amaze me is that, like, people will pay $1,000 for that card that was released a year or two ago, but, like, Umbreon Star is, like, undoubtedly... I mean, there are literally no Umbreon Stars on here. The fact that Moonbreon is in like the same kind of echelon as Umbreon Gold Star, to me, is preposterous. Like, absolutely preposterous. Because Umbreon Gold Star, like, basically doesn't exist. You can only find it graded. Yeah, thank you, Tribal Chief, for that sub. Thank you, Zeno, for that sub. Crimson and Icky for all those subs to get the stream kicked off. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for the support. I've got an Umbreon Gold. I've got this one, the Japanese Celebrations one. I've got that in a PSA 10, and I've got Espeon Gold Star in a PSA 8, like the original. Let's see, Espeon Gold. Oh, the Japanese one looks so nice. Oh my God, it's hollow in Japanese. Bro, that's so nuts, man. Oh, man, this is like... See, like, why do... Man, now this... Old cards are cool. I like collecting Pokemon cards. Like, I have an unreasonably extensive Pokemon TCG collection, okay? And I plan on doing another video kind of updating my collection because it has grown considerably since the last video I did. But dang, bro. Frick. God, that's so cool. To me, though, like, the old cards are just where it's at. Let's see. Yeah, PSA 8. This is what I got, a PSA 8. Let's see. Can't even find a PSA 8. Man, that's crazy, bro. I don't know. I assume my PSA 8 Umbreon Gold Star is like $4,000. This is a PSA 6 asking for 3.2. I assumed it was about at $4,000. But yeah, this card is awesome. Go to completed. Oh yeah. Let's scope that. Yeah. Man, collecting is so crazy. PSA 8, $4,000. Like I said, let's go, baby. $4,000. I told you, $4,000, brah. Yeah. So that's probably the nicest card that we have in the collection. I have that. Yeah. I have an ungraded Rayquaza Gold Star. It's probably like mod play. And I've got a Rocket Zapdos in PSA 10. It's a pretty cool card. Rocket Zapdos EX PSA 10. Dude. No, not any of those. Yeah, this one right here, PSA 10. That's only about 1,000. And then I've got the first edition Rocket Zapdos from Gym Challenge in a PSA 10 as well. So like another 1,000. But yeah, all my big boy cards that I had, like I had a first edition Shining Charizard from Neo Destiny in PSA 10. I sold that to help pay for the house that I own. God, this Japanese Espeon Gold Star, though, man, that is freaking pretty. Anyways, as I was saying, old cards are cooler than new cards, okay? Like, old cards are cooler than new cards. It blows my mind that, like, a card like Moonbreon is even in the same conversation as, like, this Umbreon Holo from Skyridge. The Umbreon Holo from Skyridge should not be in the same price ballpark as Moonbreon from Evolving Skies. Those two cards should not be anywhere even remotely close to each other. But honestly, if people want to spend that much on a Moonbreon, like, go ahead. That being said, all that being said, I will be scooping up definitely the Espeon and the Umbreon alt arts. I think those two are the moneymakers here. I know. Hype Beast Investor Bros. I know. Right? And it's harder to get it. You can't get like Hype Beast about old cards because they're literally too rare to Hype Beast. Like that's the thing. All those. Yeah, thank you, Chaos for that sub, the 33 months. Appreciate it. Eevee might be the sleeper. I don't know. I don't think the Eevee artwork really looks that compelling. I think it's the Espeon and the Espeon and the Umbreon. I think the Espeon is like the sleeper out of them. And then the Umbreon is like the obvious pick is Umbreon again. Espeon is the sleeper. Jolteon is my favorite evolution, and I really don't like this artwork. Articuno and Vaporeon, or not Articuno, Vaporeon and Glaceon are like way too similar. Flareon is like got a really nice artwork. Sylveon, all you Sylveon fans out there are gonna love the Sylveon. I mean, that's a nice Sylveon artwork for you Sylveon people. And then Like, Leafeon's aight, but it's a grass type. And everybody knows that nobody actually likes grass type Pokemon. So unfortunately, Leafeon will never fetch a pretty penny. They literally could not, you could not make an expensive Leafeon if you tried. You couldn't. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. You're telling me they could make a $1,000 Leafeon? No, they couldn't. I'm telling you, Umbreon will easily be the most expensive. You just put Umbreon in the foreground. You'd have to put all the other evolutions in your Leafeon card. One out of one serialized Leafeon, but they would never do that. Listen, Jolteon's my favorite, okay? But I also have to admit that, like, Jolteon never gonna fetch that price. I know that. Jolteon's my favorite. Espeon and Umbreon are not my favorite evolutions. I just know that they're the moneymakers. This Umbreon, I'm telling you, this is like a low-res, grainy, disgusting version of these cards. When you see this Umbreon in full res, you guys are gonna pop off. I also think that this Espeon is going to pop off. I think that I can sense it, that this Espeon and this Umbreon are both nuts. Oh, Sylveon's got a big following. The Sylveon will probably also be a moneymaker here. Yeah, because there are some expensive Sylveon cards. It's true. Aren't there? What's the expensive? Is it this one? Is this one? Not this one. This one, that's not worth crap. Okay. Isn't there an expensive Sylveon? Gardevoir and Sylveon tag team. Maybe. Probably not. Oh, this one. That's the one. Yeah. That one. That one is nice. Yeah, it's like a $200 card. And then, ooh, that one's nice too. That card's nice. Guardian Sylveon alt art. Yeah, that's hype. I mean, because you got Sylveon and you got Guardian on the same card. Anyways, I am ready to hog it up over this new set. I'm going to be ordering a bunch of booster boxes of the Japanese sets, and I probably am going to just purchase the singles from the English set. And the singles that I want, I'm going to probably buy an Espeon and an Umbreon from Full Grip, and I'll probably grade them. That's just probably what I'm going to do. I guess if I were smart, I would probably buy one of each and get a complete set. Yeah, that's probably just the way, right? You just say, all right, I'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get all 9, PSA 10, blammo. That's probably the play. Then you got them as a complete set. And you could just like, you could just be like, yeah, I named my price. But I did accidentally let my PSA membership roll over for another year. So I paid for a membership for an entire 12 months, and I tried to cancel it, and they didn't let me cancel it because there are a bunch of punks over there. Just kidding, PSA, I love you. Please grade my cards a 10. And so I'm subscribed for another year to a PSA membership. So I'm going to try and send another big order in to get some things graded. And sure enough, we've got an Evolution set. So we got some things to send out. I also want to, I should probably buy the alt art. The alt art Pikachu from this current set off of Full Grip as well, so that I can get that graded. Probably want to get that Pikachu graded at a 10. Just, the big boys. Just get the big boys out there, get them graded, and, and then stow them away for a rainy day. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I definitely, prefer to collect singles than I do collecting sealed product. As cool as it would be to buy, a case, I do it's not a bad idea, but, dude, my house isn't that big. And it's also, you buy a case of... If you buy a case, right, it sits there in a cardboard box, right? And, how fun is that? Whereas if I buy the singles and I grade them and they come back 10s, then, at least while I'm sitting on them, I can look at them. And then that's nice, right? No, Full Grip doesn't sell Japanese cards now. We sell English cards, and we'll have these pre-orders up soon. But yeah, I do have, our sealed collection is starting to grow. And my favorite thing to collect as far as sealed goes is either the Elite Trainer boxes, because they got the nice artwork on them, and you could display them and they look nice. English booster boxes look terrible on display. And then Japanese booster boxes look really nice on display as well, because they got a really beautiful artwork on the front. So anyways, I'm getting ready to hog out over this set. Anyone else getting ready to hog out over this set? I'm just going to completely hog out. Yup. Oh, yeah, baby. I'm hogging out. They got my evolution. They got my evolutions, bro. In the set, in their crystal version. They're crystallized. Never seen this before. They're all wearing hats, and they're made of crystals. Millennial 3, I'm also too broke to hog out, but that's why we got PayPal credit. 6 months, no interest. Thank you, Trippy Twitches, for that sub, the 32 months. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. We're just going to slide that on the old credit card. And let future Andrew deal with the consequences of my hogging out. See, the problem is that it looks like the first quarter of 2025 is going to be a real backbreaker as far as hogging out is concerned. Because not only am I going to have this Eevee set that I'm going to want to hog out on, I'm also going to have the new Team Rocket set. And goodness gracious, I'm going to want to hog out on that too. Do you guys see that they're also going to be doing Master Ball Reverse Hollows for the English set? Now, I made the decision to attempt doing the complete master set. Here we go. I made the decision to do a complete master set of Pokemon 151, which includes all of the Master Ball Reverse Hollows. For those of you that don't know, the Master Ball Reverse Hollows are a 1 per box situation. Ben Morse got a Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box for the Eevees. Didn't even realize that the Obsidian Flames Elite Trainer box I have is up to 145. That Charmander's $70. What the heck? Yeah, Millennial, I'm with you on that one. For the Team Rocket set, I gotta go crazy. I know. I'm imagining, the thing is you pretty much can't count on the English booster boxes to look good at all. They're just gonna look like trash. Let's see, if you go to fullgripgames.com, which, by the way, if you are planning on buying a booster box, you should totally go to fullgripgames.com. It's the best place to buy Pokemon trading card game singles and sealed products. Fullgripgames.com is the best place to buy your Pokemon cards. Okay, these are actually, that's not what they look like, though. This is what they look like if you, pop the display out, but that's not what they look like when they're sealed. Let's see, you go to eBay, ebay.com. And let's look up Pokemon booster box. Okay. Yeah. They don't look like that, bro. They look like this. They all have this huge white thing and the generic Pokemon logo. And the artwork you can like barely see. When you line them up like next to each other, it's almost impossible to tell like which booster box. Like at a glance, it's impossible to tell the difference between the Obsidian Flames booster box and the Lost Origin booster box. That I absolutely cannot stand the design on these things. And it doesn't seem like it would be that bad to like mix it up a little bit and not have every single one look exactly the same, but apparently they can't be bothered to do that. So yeah, and then here's your Stellar Crown booster box, and it's just like everyone's got like the huge white, bleh. And it's like they used to mix things up a little bit. Like, look, Evolving Skies was yellow, and that actually looks, that looks disgusting. Like, look, it's like a little like pea color. Like, why did you make the Evolving Skies booster box pea color? Like, that's not exactly fixing it, right? Your Twilight Masquerade booster box, same, just white, the packaging just looks gross. But then the Japanese booster boxes, they look awesome. Like, look at this Pikachu. That's a sealed booster box, and it looks fantastic, right? And the Pikachu booster box looks entirely different than any other set that's come out, right? Anyways, I beef about that all the time. Like, look at this 151 booster box. That looks insane. And the crazy thing is that it hasn't always been this way. Like, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Let's see. Fire red, leaf green booster box. Anyone got a, yo, look at that. Like, this is what old booster boxes used to look like. They used to look dope. Like, look at that. It's got like a nice, unique artwork on it. Cool, man. Every booster box used to have like its own unique design. Let's see. Fire red, leaf green. Let's see. You got Rocket Returns. Nuts. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Would you just look at it? That's what I'm saying. I don't know at what point did TPCI just be like, nah, just make them boring. Yeah. Just make them all really boring. Yeah. Like, at what point did they decide that that was just the way that it had to be? Like, the booster boxes, they just, it's not going to work unless they like are totally bland and they all look the same. I should put that 50 G's, slap it on PayPal credit. My PayPal credit limit is not that high, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. Oh yeah, dude. Look at that. Like, all right, now that is a booster freaking box, dude. Look at that. Dude, what is this? What is this? This Spanish? Is this Spanish? Yo, I'm gonna have to cop only $450. Yo, $450 is not even bad. It says Spanish in the listing. I didn't read that. That's a bid? Well, there's 0 bids. Yes, only. All right, look up an English Heart Gold Soul Silver booster box. Listen, that Lugia looks just as dope in Spanish as it does in English. I promise you that. Yeah, that Lugia looks just as fire. Listen. Yeah, that Lugia looks just as fire. Yeah, look at the English equivalent. 10 grand, like I said. Here's a Heart Gold Soul Silver booster box for $10,000 or best offer, like I said. The Spanish one, Natalie, look at this. We could add this Just imagine. All right, now that's a PayPal credit. That's a PayPal credit snag right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah, $10,000. Sheesh. Thank you, Lil Will, for that sub in the 72 months. Oh, baby. $6,000. Yes, sir. Look at that. And the thing is, these aren't even great. They were still heading towards the, like, this booster box is still way uglier than the Spanish one. This is the dopest. Why? Because it's got the full artwork taking up the entire front of the box, okay? As soon as they decided that they were going to just put the, like, relegate the artwork only to this little part and that this was all just going to be a plain bleh, yeah, that's when things really started, yeah. That's when things got ugly. Like, that's ugly. I mean, they're still prettier than they are today. Because at least they decided that they needed to make this part not just look hideous. Thank you, Jazzy Josh, for that Prime sub in the 3 months. You see what I'm saying? Like, they at least had to put some color on it. They still relegated the artwork to, like look at this. You got all of this for, like, a canvas, right? And then you relegate the artwork to just this bottom little piece, and then the rest is... Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, honestly. But then you compare it to, like, a booster box like this, and you're like, wow, okay. Like, do you see the difference? It's not close. Now, that is a cool booster box, right? Because it's got the artwork taking up the entire thing. Doesn't that part fold back from the display? Yes. However, they could still design it in a way that is not ugly. Because all of these booster boxes have folds for the display. All of them. All of them. So, like, it's not really an excuse. It's just that, and TPCI used to do it in a way that was, like, really pretty. All you have to do is look at, like, like this one's got a, for instance, this one's got a folding display, for sure. The fold is an excuse. They just got lazy. I mean, it's just what it is, just laziness. But anyways, like the Rocket Returns booster box. Like, look at this. This has a fold for the display. It's, like, uniquely cut out, and it's just like, it doesn't need to be ugly. This one, Crystal Guardians, bro. Sheesh. Look at that Sandstorm. Bruh. Like, each booster box used to look unique. But now every booster box looks the same. Anyway, that's, like, one of my biggest pet peeves with, like, modern product design. I think it really kind of grinds my gears. Because they used to look cool, man. And now it's like, if I want to buy a... Like, I've got probably 10 booster boxes of Silver Tempest in my closet. And I've got 10 booster boxes of Silver Tempest in my closet from, like, stuff that I won when I was playing last year or 2 years ago. And, like, it doesn't look any different than the Twilight Masquerade booster box that I got in there, or the, or any of the other booster boxes that I've got. Like, they all look the same. Like, having them up in the closet, they all look the same. It's just... And this booster box could look so cool, right? Because it's got Lugia on it. But it doesn't. Yeah, anyways, that's one of my huge beef that I have. Huge beef. Anyways, like, you could just simply not be lazy. And you could make the booster boxes look cool. The Elite Trainer boxes, those are kind of cool and worth collecting because they actually do look nice. As far as like English sealed product is concerned, the Elite Trainer boxes display really nice. They do. So, that's cool. All right, anyways. Fun. You guys ready to play some Pocket? There's a new event in Pocket. How fun is that? How cool, man. Any of you guys hop on the new event yet? Scam event? What are you talking about? You got all the promos already, Jesse? I don't think I have all the promos. All right. Anyways, let's hop into it. You guys ready for the... Dang, look at that handsome man right there. Just enjoying his time in Brazil. Let's go. Pokémon TCG. See, that's a little loud. We could get the audio. Do it. Do my audio capture. Not registered. There we go. Is it coming through? Yes, and I'm going to need to open my capture device. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see, do we want to do it like that or do it like that? That's fine. Alright, cool. I don't actually want to preview it. Okay, cool. You guys can hear it, but I don't want to hear it. Okay, cool. And then let's head over to here. The Pocket Cam. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. TCGP. Who's ready to play some PTCGP? Well, let's go. All right, wonderful. The new Mankey promo combos with Primeape so well. I know, Jesse. I know it does. It's almost like this is my job. Oh, I be knowing. Open a God pack so you can wonder pick. All right, let's see. Wonderpick. Any Wanderers in the chat? Yeah, I could get another Rapidash. That'd be cool. I'm flaring those out right now. I think I've already successfully flared them all out, though. Yo, Wartortle? I could pick a Wartortle and then I could flare it. Yeah, that's cool. Yo, recover me a... Yo, let's get a Wartortle. That's a 2 out of 5 chance of getting a turtle there. This is the kind of stuff I do with my Wonder Picks now. I'm like, all right, let me get more so that I can actually, like, flare them. We go top left. Yup, see? There we go. The Tortoise. Very nice. Got him. And it was a cheap pickup, you know, just at one... Yo, there you go. That's what's up, Gwen. No, I'm a top left main now, Jesse. Sorry. Yeah, no, I've abandoned the... you know, I kind of want the Staryu, too. So that I can bling my Staryus. That Diglett cute. We could build the perfect fighting deck today now that we've got... Mankey. Alright, so for those of you guys who don't know, there's an event going on. There's 2 events going on. They've got the event going on for like the Chansey and the Meowth pick from the Wonder Pick, but then they've also got the Lapras event. And basically the way it works is that you get like another campaign. So like, you know, all these campaigns that you completed when you were playing through the game's single player mode. Yeah, basically this event is like a Lapras EX drop event. So like it's another event that you can earn rewards from. So that was really hype. As I was staying up with my newborn baby last night and not getting any sleep, this was a really cool thing for me to be able to grind out and do. As you can see, I've got 10 of my wins already. I need to get to 20, so we can grind some of that out. That'll be fun. And you guys want to do it with Blastoise? Yeah, we can grind out a win or two with Blastoise. That's fun. We'll do that. And then we can open promo packs. That'll be a fun thing that we can do. How do we feel about Lapras? I don't think that Lapras is as good as Articuno, and there's really no way to avoid comparing the two, because they're both basics, right? With a lot of HP. And they both have 3 energy attacks, but Articuno has the option to do 40 for 2, which is definitely relevant sometimes, as you can soften Pokemon up for a 2-hit KO with the 2 for 40 and then the 3 for 80. You know, how often is the healing effect of Lapras coming into play? Against some decks, the healing is probably nice, but also the retreat of 3 is kind of unfortunate. The Lapras is undoubtedly extremely handsome, though. I mean, you got to give it that. That is a handsome card. Cool. Well, let's go. I've perfected a Blastoise deck, by the way. It is perfect. 1 Snorlax is the way. We go 1 Snorlax. Misty. Let's go. 2 Snorlax is too many. You never really want to have 2 Snorlax in play. But 1 Snorlax is perfect. And with 1 Snorlax, you basically force your opponent to deal with it. And they always do. And then you just have fossils and your little Squirtle that you build up on the bench. Playing only 1 copy of playing only 1 copy of Snorlax also means that your Pokeballs just like almost always hit your Squirtle, so you get turn 1 Squirtle like every single game. All right, man. Listen, I'm getting people hype on how crazy my Blastoise deck is, all right? But I'm going to need a Wartortle here. No, we got it coming up. Listen. We've got it. It's happening right here. I need to find Wartortle right here. There we go. That's what the doctor ordered. Come on. Oh, man. This is sad. Truly sad. All right, we lose this one. That's fine. We couldn't find our Wartortles, man. Yo, that's what's up, Platinum Groove. That's what's up. Deck profile rating category, can't farm PV. Oh, man. All right, fine. I'll play the good deck to get my promo pack. Fine. They need to add Pokecom. No. I don't know. I feel like the stage 2s almost get too good. I mean, I'm sure they'll add something eventually. But you have to do it in a way that's like... You have to do it in a way that's thoughtful, because if you just print a card that's like... If you just print a go get a random evolution card out of your deck, then all of a sudden your stage 2 decks are... I mean, then they're just like unbeatable, right? So I guess... It's tough. Pokécom as a supporter, I could see that. But okay, but it can't be Pokécom though. It can't be Pokécom because there's no deck searching in this game. Yeah, there's no deck searching, guys. It'd have to be like a supporter that gets a random evolution from your deck. Something like that. Evolve a chosen poke as a supporter, like Evo Soda. Evo Soda, but as a supporter, is that what you're saying? It's kind of interesting. Oh yeah, cash money. Oh, this is a pro play right here. It's a pro play until they potion, but if they don't potion, this is so hype. Because maybe they can't, like... Frick! Oh, they potioned the wrong guy. So sick! We're so back. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pro plays right here. Pro plays, pro plays, pro plays, yes. They potioned the wrong guy. That's right, AI. You take that. That's why they call you artificial intelligence and not real intelligence. Thank you, Big Ben team, for that Prime sub in the 45 months. Appreciate it. Listen, I just want to get one of the promos so that we can show the promo off, okay? Show off the promo pack opening experience. You get these packs, they're pink. When you yeah, you get the random pink pack promos and you get one promo out of them. I've got 2 Lapras. I've got so many Mankey that I've pulled that I've started to flare them. Man, really making it challenging for me to win this game here. From solo battles, yes. Derek got 7 Mankey in a row. I've been pulling a ton of Clefairy. Like a nauseating amount of Clefairy. Like I do not want this Clefairy, bro. What other promo is there that's like worth getting? All right, let's take a look. Anyways, finally, I defeated him. All right. 19 tries to get a Lapras. That's crazy. The Greninja. I don't know if the Jiggly's out yet. All right, here you go. You go to your battle reward. I get the booster pack, the pink promo pack. Promo A, Volume 1. It's a Mankey. Oh, yeah, dude. You wanted the Clefairy, dude? Man, I have opened a lot of Clefairy. The Mankey's cool, though. Greninja and Puff aren't out yet. Got it. In the event, you can click on to see what's in the pack. Oh, cool. All right, well, let's do that. How do we see? Let's see here. News. Lapras EX event. Whoa. I can use my scroll wheel on this. On my phone. But for like everything else, I can't. Alright, so it's Pikachu. Everything else is forcing me to do drag and drop. All right, so Lapras, Butterfree. I've got all these promos except for the Pikachu. Got it, Brennan. Yeah, that makes sense. You have 8 Pikachu. And then the Meowth event, you get like a... Is this the Meowth from Roaring Skies? I think it is. Natalie would know that. She knows everything. Cool. So, in other news, though, we can build a Mankey deck. So we've got Mankey and Primeape, and the Mankey actually goes really well with the Primeape because the Primeape's got an attack fight back, which does 40 damage plus 60 damage, so 100 damage if Primeape has any damage counters on it. And Mankey does 1 for 30 and does 10 damage to itself. Yo, that's what's up, NVY56. Yo, thanks for playing the format. Glad you're having fun with it. So the more I was playing it, yeah, these potions do not need to be in here. Let's think about the ideal fighting deck. Does it get better? What do we got? All right, I think you want to start Mankey. You need the X speeds. Giovanni's are good. Sabrina's are good. Marowak's. I mean, like, Marowak is like the guy, right? My problem with Onyx and Brock is that aren't we trying to go turn 1 Mankey, turn 2 Primeape? Like, isn't that what we're trying to do? And if we start with Onyx, we're never retreating it, right? Whack is whack. I mean, listen, we're talking about the fighting deck. It's not like great. We're working with what we got. We're playing with the hand we've been dealt with, the fighting boys. You could go Doug Trio. I also was thinking Machamp. Is Machamp just unironically the best fighting Pokemon? I have been thinking about just a Machamp line. What if it's just Machamp Primeape with like a Hitmonlee? Machop sucks. I mean, 70 hit points, 1 retreat. It is hard to retreat. I don't like that. Golem bodies Mewtwo. Is Golem ever actually worth playing? What, 150 damage? Does 50 to itself? I'm saying Marowak's been the best fighting Pokemon by a lot. Yes. I agree. You just got to flip some heads. So then my question is there any other basic Pokemon worth playing with Primeape and Marowak? Is there anything else worth playing? The options are Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. End of options. Yeah. That's like where we're at, right? But you don't even want to play Hitmonchan, really. What about Kabutops? What about him, you know? Not enough people asking about Kabutops. $30 for 1 is pretty good. All right, but what about Doug Trio, though? Doug Trio kind of nuts with it. I'm Doug Trio pilled. You flip some heads, you win some games. The thing about this deck is you want to force your opponent to go 1-1-2, right? This fighting deck is like... This fighting deck is a deck that wants to force 1-1-2. And in order to force 1-1-2, you have to play, like, more than the 2 Mankeys. You got to play something else. You have to. 70 hit points kind of low. Doesn't matter if you're flipping heads. I feel like Dugtrio could give you a little bit of extra time, which could be nice. The problem is we have 18 spots, so really I don't even have a lot more room. Far-fetched, just 1 for 40. It's not bad. Sure, Bella, but I really like building my own decks. I know there's like Play Limitless has decks and tournaments and stuff like that, but you know, as someone who's been playing the Pokemon TCG for over 10 years, like I really like building my own decks. Building my own decks and talking to chat about how to build the decks is like, if you're new here to stream, that's like one of my favorite things to do. It's like I don't feel like I'm wasting time. Like this is my favorite thing to do, is to talk to chat about how to build the decks. That's like, I love building decks. I'm someone who prides myself on my ability to build decks. And when I'm playing decks, I like to like know the reason why we're playing the cards, right? Also, it gives us an opportunity to come up with stuff that's not really being done yet, right? Like, we were playing the fossils on our channel far before everybody else was, right? So, that's how you get that stuff. You got to do your own stuff. I'd rather be the place people are copying lists from than just being somewhere where we're just copying lists off everybody else. Dugtrio is a little underwhelming, but let's do it. Plus, we get to play the nice Diglett. It could also be far-fetched, though. Far-fetched, you do want like a guy that's easy to retreat. I think far-fetched is fine. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do far-fetched, 2 far-fetched, 2/2 Marowak. Yeah, that seems good. You could set the order to have the cool arts next to the correct type. That's good. Brandon, Alaskan Hero, with us. 72 months in the tier 3 sub. I appreciate you, Brandon. Thank you. Sandshrew and Sandslash. I don't want another stage 1 Pokemon that takes 2 energy, because we've already got Primeape and we've got Marowak. So I really want to have like a Pokemon that's like a 1 energy. We're about to test Mankey right this very second, all right? Here we go. Here's the schmanky gameplay that you guys are craving. I know we're out here just craving some Mankey gameplay. Let's go. This is it. I'm going first. That's actually incredibly cringe. You really want to go second, but that's fine. All right. Playing against the Mewtwo deck. No sweat. Surely my Mankey can... No, Deft Pedal. Link me to that. Where can you find that stuff? The roadmap of planned events. Yeah, I mean, the game has been incredibly successful so far. So it's really cool to see that they've got so many events planned. Okay, a little stressful because we just gotta evolve into Primeape. But then the thing is we evolve into Primeape, because if I attach to Mankey and just swing, then I get knocked out in return, which is like quite unfortunate. So I have to do this like funny thing where I can bench that, I can evolve here, and I can do that, and then I can attach an energy to Primeape and say, hit me, bro, you won't. But I probably have to go energy to the bench Cubone. That's actually the better thing. And then if they hit me, thank you, Lavender Sky, for that Prime sub. Appreciate the support. Thanks for the sub. Sure, Deft Pedal. Yeah. Can you whisper me on Discord? Is that a thing? If you whisper me here on Twitch, actually, I can... For some reason, my whispering doesn't work. Oh, you hit me? Oh, you're a fool for that. For some reason, my whispering doesn't work on Twitch. Like, I can't whisper anybody else, but, like, people can whisper me. So if you whisper me here on Twitch, that'll work. Are you guys ready to flip two heads the Marowak way? No, the Primal Mankey doesn't help because Mewtwo just destroys us. Okay, here we go. Retreat. Like, does Giovanni even really help here? I mean, it's like we might as well play it. Do 90 and then... No, it doesn't even ever help. Okay. Dang it. Holy smokes. I hate this game. Here comes the Guardy. Alright, dude. Marowak. Marowak just can't be it, right? Well, now we can't win because they're just going to do 150 for the rest of the game, so it's just over. Yeah, there's nothing we do about it, which is why we have to play Doug Trio. All right, concede. This deck sucks. Well, thanks, King of Thunder. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for your astute observation. All right. I know. Marowak is, like, in some ways just the best we've got, but it also, in other ways, like, really terrible, so... Yeah, I got Lapras. We're working on the Mankey situation right now, okay? That's what we're working on. We're working on the Mankey situation. Hold up. I gotta go get... I know. I gotta go get another... I'm gonna spend my points. This is such a terrible idea, but I don't care. I have worked hard to earn these 600 credit. Ooh, we get to open a booster pack. All right, which one of these booster packs has Machamp in it? Are you guys ready to open a... You guys ready to open a Machamp? It's absolutely hilarious to me the amount of like kind of funny theories, like the curled pack thing. Like that video has over 200,000 views on YouTube, and it's just not real, right? Hollow rare. Kangaskhan. It's not real? No, it's not real for sure. I haven't opened a single hit out of a curled corner pack. Not a single hit. Your buddies have bought into the propaganda. I'm saying, right? Like, dude, it's crazy. But also, I love that the game has included kind of like little Easter eggs like that to like support. Yeah, just give me the other Machamp, okay? I'm not doing it right. You've been 100% on how many? Because I've probably missed 5. Yeah, ask yourself why the devs would give you a means of making them less money. No, they wouldn't, right? Natalie. Yeah, the bent corner. Well, surely you've seen people fail the bent corner thing, right? Like, you've seen people fail it. I myself have failed many bent corner things, so. Screen recording and slowing down Wonder Picks doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't. All of the cards, like, come together at the end. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's kind of hyped, though. It's kind of hyped that people, like, think that. All right, I'll go to my decks. You know, I haven't built a Machamp deck, so maybe we can try Machamp. Machamp, he's a cool guy. He's big. The only other EX that I like really don't have yet is I don't have a second Executor. That's like one of the cards that I'm weirdly missing, but I didn't have a second Machamp either, and honestly, I'm kind of more inspired by fighting than grass right now, so I at least want to say that I've tried the Machamp. Machamp and Doug Trio goes hard. I like that. I like what I'm hearing there. That sounds cool. It's the problem is a lot of space, you know. Wigglytuff EX? I'm not playing Wigglytuff EX until the promo Jigglypuff comes out. I think the Primeape is just bad, guys. I think it's really bad. The Primeape does not get better with the Mankey. Not even a little bit. It's still just really bad. Okay. Oh, we're gonna... Because we've got Machop, Mankey... Machop and Mankey. That's it. That's all we've got. Or I'll go Farfetch too, sure. Yeah, the Primeape is really bad, guys. Yo, thanks, Def Pedal. I appreciate that. All right. I'm determined to get at least one fat dub with the Primeape deck, though. But unfortunately, Primeape seems horrendous. Let's see, this is from a Discord PvP event in December. Bulbasaur and Magnemite promo out December 6th. There's a PvP event in... Wow, okay. Holy smokes, this does look loaded. Yeah, that looks hype, honestly. I'm going second. Oh yeah, time to hit it with my Farfetch'd. Yeah, I'll show you guys what they're talking about here eventually. Yeah, that all looks pretty exciting. Yeah, a PvP event in November and December. Oh yeah, I'm popping off. Pocket's been so much fun, man. It just is. This game, I'm having so much fun with this. Looks like we're up against the Lightning deck. Let's go. And I've got my fighting dudes, the Schmanky. All right. Mankey is here. And there's Primeape. Oh, yeah, man. Okay, so we go here. And I'm doing it, chat. I'm doing it. All right. We're doing it. All right, we got the turn 1 Reckless Charge. Turn 1 Reckless Charge. Here we go. Into the turn 2 Fight Back. This is the dream. This is what we wanted. This is how Mankey destroys the Pikachu meta. This is how it happens. Right here. First of all, we have to go second. Second of all, we have to open Mankey. Third of all, we have to have Primeape in hand ready for turn 2. But if we do all of that... You know, Machoke. Right, and it's like they're still going to come up with Pikachu and just one... They're still going to come up with Pikachu and just one-hit KO by Primeape. Like, Primeape may have gotten Fight Back turn 2 for 100. But at what cost? Because I'm still going to lose to a Pikachu. Right? Yeah, they bring up Pikachu and it's like, okay, that was fun. And now you're dead. And then the thing is that maybe they have no if they have no basics. Oh, that'd be so hype. So the Primeape is literally only good going second. No, we don't have a plan for after Primeape. Let's go! Take that, Pikachu. That's right. Pikachu is washed. Pikachu is canceled. Nobody cares about Pikachu. Pikachu's reign is over. Here's the thing, is you can't really pair Primeape with Onix because Primeape is only good on the set... Mankey and Primeape are only good turn 1, turn 2, right? So then you like can't retreat Onix. So if you open Onix, so you can't play Onix. You need to be able to pivot, which honestly you probably can't play Machamp either. It's probably got to be like Doug Trio. I rock with Doug Trio for sure, though. So Doug Trio's cool. It's just got to be the wax, man. I know you don't want it to have to be the whack, but it's got to be the whack, man. This is the way. You got to embrace the ways of the whack. My favorite full art so far, my favorite full art is definitely Zapdos. Yeah, Marowak being one retreat's really good. Yeah, for sure. I think Doug Trio, like, kind of actually makes sense because you could really, I mean, if you flip a heads or two with Doug Trio, you could just win the game because of that. Co19 says full arts are better than art rares and it's not close. Absolutely not. I'm going second with the turn 1. All right, somebody hold my beer. Let's go. Yeah, dude. I'm popping off. We're going second against the Mewtwo deck. That means I'm going to get to go turn 1 Mankey, turn 2 Primeape for 100. That's 130 damage over the course of 2 turns, which is awesome. And my opponent can't attach. You see why it's so important? Why, you know, opponents not being able to attach turn 1 is so important. It just balances the game. Because if my opponent was going in with a turn 2 Psychic Sphere, that'd be so cringe, honestly. All right, they have no way to knock out this Mankey, so I'm not even going to bench my Cubone yet, because I don't want them to like Sabrina to stall me, because I need this Mankey. I need this Mankey to evolve into Primeape right now and start swinging for 100 damage. I need that. I need it. Yes, so on one hand, yes, going second is a little strong. I think it could be possible for... Because notice how the game designers made it so that you're allowed to attack turn one going first, but they didn't make it so that you can attach an energy. And I think that's very intentional. I think that the game designers could eventually come out with like free attacks or supporters like Brock and Misty. Like Misty, I think could have easily just been a supporter that's like flip a coin if heads attach an extra energy. I don't think the high end of Misty needed to be there where you can like flip 5 heads and accelerate 5 energy. I think it could have easily just been flip 1 coin. Yeah, there'll be more trainers and supporters. Yes, for sure. Yeah, but they like kind of left the door open for them to be able to do free attacks, which I think is interesting. Dude, 100 damage. This Primeape is destroying Mewtwo, man. Absolutely destroying. Just scoop up your cards, Mewtwo. Scoop them up. It's lights out. I think Misty would be way too strong if it was a guaranteed 1 extra energy. That's why Brock is limited to only certain Pokemon. And see, they did go with the Sabrina to stall. So my decision to not bench my Cubone turn 1 actually ended up being genius. Because they could have stalled me out. And I do not want them to do that. They're going into Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan... I think Kangaskhan is like super fake. Only 100 hit points, retreat of 3. All right, here we go. The whack. And then... Yeah, I'm just coming back in. Like, why wouldn't we, right? This Primeape is just gonna solo your entire squad. It's 120 damage. Yeah, this dude... Yeah, this dude is getting Primeaped on for sure. Kind of nuts. I did get the Lapras, yes. I think that the promos give the biggest boost to fighting. Water already has Starmie and Articuno, which are both better than the Lapras. Oh no! Oh, they had the Giovanni for knockout. This is so cringe, but I win, so, you know. That's right, Doug Trio. Doug Trio, my man. Getting in there with the dig. GG's. Oh, yes, I'm going to flip for invincibility. That's right. Yo, the fighting deck taking down the psychic deck, that does go hard. You gotta admit. Are we gonna do another All-Star Challenge? I would love to do another All-Star Challenge with Jesse. I want to do a fire one. And if so, Wind Fairy. Oh my god. Have I selected the shirt? Brother, I have the shirt. Jesse's going to be wearing this shirt tomorrow. You guys ready? There we go. Custom ordered on Amazon.com. Jesse should have never lost. He should have never lost, bro. I'm going second with the Mankey again? You're kidding. Yeah, so we got tabletop tomorrow. If anyone's here just watching TCG Pocket because you really like TCG Pocket, might I suggest you check out my other content. I create content about the real Flesh World cards as well. The Pokemon trading card game. And I have a very robust tabletop setup with alternate camera angles and microphones and all that. And it's just good old-fashioned fun. And I would love for any of you Pocket enjoyers to join us for some tabletop fun tomorrow. I've got Jesse Parker coming through. He is the 2024... He is a 2024 Worlds semifinalist. 2024 World semifinalist, going to be joining us for some tabletop content. I myself got top 32 at Worlds in 2023 and 9th place at Worlds in 2015, so not a bad player myself. It really is, you know, we got some really cool kind of... We do some cool stuff here on the channel, really. We do. As far as Pokemon cards are concerned, we got a pretty dope situation going on. And it's a lot of fun. The goal of this channel is just to do and appreciate and have fun with all things Pokemon cards. So, like, I know some people who watch me are more into tabletop content, and some people who watch the channel are more into Pocket, and some people who watch the channel are more into TCG live gameplay. Well, that's cool, because I do all of those things. And some people who watch my channel are probably the most into pack openings, and that's cool, because I do that too. I try to do everything. Because to me, it just means there's more ways to have fun. Now, see, what my opponent should be doing is my opponent should be playing fossils, but they're not. All right, that's send me Moltres EX. I'm into all three. I'm just into all things Pokemon cards. Huge Pokemon card fan here. I've loved Pokemon cards since I was a youngin'. Okay, we take our 2. Now, I'm gonna deal with the potential. Well, I guess if Charizard comes up, right? They don't have enough energy in play to attack with Charizard twice, so like we're still kind of fine. Oh, I'm glad that somebody appreciates those money beer killies. All right. Yes, you are bodied. Dude, it's like the Primeape show out here, man. It's just the Primeape show. This is just... Primeape is destroying everybody. And they concede on the spot. Primeape is too good. He's too good. He's too cracked, bro. How is he too cracked? Dude, I gotta make a Primeape video for YouTube. Oh my god, dude. You know what? And I'm not gonna lie, as someone who is a huge fan of Pokemon cards, as someone who loves Pokemon cards so much, it has been so cool to get to create YouTube videos that are like actually doing well on the algorithm these days. Because TCG Live YouTube videos, man, those are a hard sell to like a wide audience. People do not want to watch those. Some people do, and if you're one of the people who really likes to watch TCG Live content, like, God bless you, and thank you for being here, okay? But like, as far as a wider internet audience goes, most people are not super into that, and I can't blame them because that client is just a total eyesore. But Pocket, though, Pocket's an easy sell. People like this game. It's fun. It's rewarding. The graphics are nice. The gameplay is fun. Yeah, thank you, Mean Keen, for that sub in the 33 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yo, let's go. All right. Trio. Let's go. Now, if we just flip heads here, we kind of just win. Dig, brother. Heads. I'm so nuts. Fighting is back, guys. Fighting is back, man. It's so back. It's happening right now. This is it. We are like winning games against real meta decks with fighting. We beat Charizard, we beat Mewtwo, and we beat Pikachu. Like, what else do you want, right? In all truthfulness, the Doug Trio, I think Doug Trio is the perfect partner because it only takes 1 energy. So, like, and it can buy you an extra turn. Okay, they got 3 energy in play. I don't really want to use my Sabrina. They could give me... They probably give me Magneton if I use Sabrina, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to attach to Cubone here. And we're going to dig for another head flip. Definitely. Just solo this Pikachu. Dang it. The real sell is that, like, I think you have to play fighting cards with just a single retreat. We could play 1 Hitmonchan in, or Hitmonlee in here. I like Hitmonlee. But you do kind of need things to... I don't know. You want the deck to be consistent, and playing too many basics is just... is tough. Now, this is cool. Like I said, the idea of the fighting deck is to go 1-1-2. So, the Doug Trio with the Mankey and the Primeape kind of allow you to do that. They allow you to go 1-1-2, which is exactly what you want to do. All right, I'm going to play some of these X-Speeds just in case, like, my opponent... I probably shouldn't play both of them, but I don't really care. All right, just in case my opponent red cards me or something. Like I said, we're forcing 1-1-2 here. So we're going to force up a single prizer, another single prizer, and then our Brave Marowak is the closer. We bring in the Waxter. And all he's got to do is flip 1 heads. And we win this game. Just 1 heads, Marowak. Even if you flip 2 tails here, you still have a chance to win the game on the following turn with a double heads flip. So we have pretty high odds of being able to pull this off. Let's go. Play the Sabrina. And we've got Bone Meringue. We just need 1 heads. The Marowak deck is very close to my heart, as Marowak EX was my first pull. So sick, dude. That's 180 damage. This full art Marowak was my first pull in this game. So the Marowak deck was my first deck when I was playing through the campaign, the single player campaign. The cards in the first pack are set. I've heard that. Does everybody get a Marowak? I think everybody gets an Arcanine EX though. So like my first true pull was Marowak, I think. Because I got the Arcanine EX like everybody does. I was guaranteed the Whack full art starter. That's cool. Whatever. It was my first deck. The full art Marowak was a true pull. That's what I'm saying. Because my first EX was the Arcanine. Okay, I'm going second again. God, I'm blessed. Okay. Okay, just in case I get red carded, I'll put my bones down. Uh-oh, guys, we're playing against the eggs. Things are gonna get a little hectic because, you know, weakness is a thing. So that's tough. Executor also just easily one-hit KOs my Diglett, so I don't love that. But we've got Mankey, huh? Maybe they don't have Executor in hand, you know? Okay, so I think what we're doing is we're going to X-Speed and retreat into Cubone. And then I'm going to put an energy and attach it to Mankey. That's fine, okay? And I'm going to pass. And then the reason why we did things this way is because if I go in with Mankey and I swing for 30, then they evolve into Executor and they knock out my Mankey and I cry. Or if I leave Diglett up, then they knock out my Diglett, and then I also cry. Whereas here, okay, this is how we're going about this. I am going to let the Cubone eat it, which is exactly what we knew. We knew they were going to turn to Executor. We knew the Cubone was going to eat it, okay? Now I need to send up Brave Dugtrio, and we need to flip at least 1 heads. Let play the Weeping Bell. I know this is not looking good for your boy Tricky Jim, okay? It's not. Things are looking exceedingly bad, actually. I'm playing my hand down to 0. They play the Weeping Bell too, so they can just literally drag up any of my bench Pokemon. Yeah, it's not looking great. However, I'm digging. How is Executor so big? There's no way they got the turn 3 Victor Bell just in hand, right? I'm outmatched. Bench basic Pokemon. They're just going for the trio, though. Tails, that's right. Trio lives. What a sack. Research off the top. Okay, Primeape. Energy there. Dig. Oh, it has to be active to gust? Oh, thank God. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. My trio is failing me. It can only gust basic Pokemon. I've got Primeape. Okay. Feels like we are... oh, the game froze. Did it? Looks good on my OBS. Is the game frozen? Okay. All right, here we go. Research. Listen, I love OBS. It's free. That's wonderful. But it do barely work. Okay, I'm gonna fight back. And then if they hit my Primeape, then I do more damage. Oh, they're just gonna retreat, and that's game. Yeah, dang. Okay. All right, we lost to the grass deck. That's sad. We beat everything else, though. How's my phone holding up playing for hours on end? Dude, I don't even notice the battery depletion. I don't even notice it. When playing Pocket, it's not like my phone battery depletes at any faster rate than it would if I was using it to do anything else, like a Google search or texting. Which is kind of crazy, considering TCG Live turns your phone into a lava rock. Okay, I'm going first. It's fine. Let's go. All right, we're up against the Pikachu deck again. Beautiful. We're going to Pokeball. We've got a Schmanky. Lovely. Schmanky. And then we oak into another oak. That's cool. We're going... We want to force them to go 1-1-2. Definitely putting the Cubone down. And... I think we're only going one Diglett. So I'll put this other Cubone down. And then pass. We're only going one Diglett because if you put down too many single prize Pokemon, your opponent can actually go 1-1-1, which is not what you want. So you really want your opponent to go 1-1-2 to try and force the 4-prize game. I'll probably make a YouTube video about that. It seems like the really cool thing about TCG Pocket getting so big, I mean, it's just such a cool thing for the Pokemon community to get to experience, because there are all these fundamentals that we as like competitive Pokemon players kind of just take for granted as things that are kind of part of a, you know, a solid game plan that you may know from just playing years of the regular Pokemon TCG. But getting to explain things like prize mapping and sequencing and just proper gameplay etiquette and things like that, getting to explain that to a brand new audience that's like genuinely curious is really exciting to me. So that's like a dream come true, because that's the kind of stuff that I do anyways. Like, I love doing that. I think it's great. Yeah, you see how insane Dugtrio is, man? Dugtrio, he's cracked. That Dugtrio just pretty much won me the game right there against the Pikachu deck. You're like, all right, here we go. Turn 2, 60 damage with weakness, and I'm invincible. Here you go, bud. For 1 energy. I think one of the biggest things... I see players kind of mess up their prize mapping all the time. Like, first of all, whatever my opponent just did there by retreating into, like, the zebra, that was, like, the worst thing they could have possibly done. And they're making my prize map extremely easy because all I have to do is go 1, like, I took out the 1 prize Blitzel, and now I'm going to take out a 2 prize Pikachu, and I just went, oh yeah, Dugtrio is soloing this deck. Take out a 1 prize Pikachu and a 2, or a 1 prize Blitzel and a 2 prize Pikachu, and then the game's over. So whenever you're playing Pocket, you want to force your opponent to take 4 prizes. Even though there's only 3 prizes to win, you want to force your opponent to essentially have to take 4 prizes. It is always the best thing to do. They are going to Sabrina? Dude, no way you're about to hit into my Primeape. No way you're about to hit into my Primeape. Yup. 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 That's pretty hype, though. Oh, I goofed up. Oops. Sorry, not even focusing. Meant to attach that energy to the active. My bad. We still win, though. All I gotta do is flip 1 heads. Come on, now. Sabrina again. Okay, take the Cubone. I think that it's going to be extremely funny how fast the meta moves. You see, like, the game designers can respond to things so quickly. If Pikachu's too big, they can release certain promos and stuff. The game designers are going to be able to be very responsive to this. And the metagame can always shift. I think Pikachu's very popular, but I don't know that it's necessarily, like, the strongest deck. It definitely has its weaknesses. I'd say without a doubt Pikachu's the most popular deck. Oh, I love Marowak. Marowak is so cool. Thanks, Marowak. Right, Myth Demeanor, I agree 100%. Okay. What do we got? You got a 2 energy Zapdos. All right. All I gotta do is flip 2 heads and I win. I mean, it's really just that easy, huh? Dang, I'm 10 damage short. If they flip 3 out of 4 heads on this Thunder, I'm going to be extremely upset if they flip their 3 out of 4 heads. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right, baby. Just gotta win here. GG's. Don't we smack for weakness? We retreat. Dude, Zapdos is not weak to fighting. It's weak to lightning. So far with the whack deck, I've beat almost every meta deck except for grass, which arguably grass is not, you know, grass is grass. Listen, it's our weakness matchup, okay? If you're going to have any weakness to any type in TCG Pocket, grass is probably the best one to have right now. It's the least relevant, I'd say. I know. Sorry, all you grass believers out there. I am sorry. It is sad. The truth does hurt. And the truth is the game designers have hated grass the entire time. Yes, the game designers have always hated grass. This is not new. There's been like, what, Virizion Genesect was the one saving grace for grass decks. They did print Force of Giant Plants. The fact that they could print Force of Giant Plants and then not ban it while it was standard legal points to how bad grass has always been, right? The fact that they could, right? Imagine like printing Force of Giant Plants almost admits how bad the pool of grass cards is. That's fine. I know. Listen, I played the heck out of Decidueye. I did. I love Decidueye. All right, things are about to get a little bit ugly. That's fine though. We're going in about the bone meringue. I'll take that. That's fine. And then red card. Oh, thank love that for us. Nice smack for 70. Ay, ay, ay. Diglets. Another Diglets. We know that second Lilligant is coming up and doing 50. So it would knock out my whack, and I do not want to allow that. So we're gonna go X speed and retreat into Schmanky and reckless charge. Just have to do that, and then we have to say, all right. They bring up Lilligant if they don't have a backup for Lilligant. And I gotta bring up Marowak and like flip 2 heads, or I can soften them up. They probably got healing cards in their hand though. That's what this deck does. Very healing oriented. Dugtrio could be good. If I top deck Dugtrio, that feels good. See? See? You gotta play to your outs, folks. There you go, just like that. And then we'll dig. And then if we flip a heads, let's go. Dugtrio, extremely based. Extremely clutch Pokemon card. If we beat this grass deck, we're so nuts. I think they've got too many Pokemon in play. So the problem is that they're going to be able to evolve into Venusaur, but by the time they do evolve into Venusaur, I'll be able to Sabrina for win, potentially. All right, here's the problem, Dugtrio. I'm gonna need one more heads flip out of you, big guy. Yeah, one more. You flip this heads, you're a legend. Yup. Instant legend. Instant legend, Dugtrio. They'll be singing tales of your success for years to come. Single prize Venusaur. All right. That's still 0 damage. All right, Dugtrio, what about one more heads? Did you consider that? Have you considered... And that heals 30 damage every time they attack, so you're not even doing... I am stonewalled by this. I am completely stonewalled by this thing. The only out is to go up and flip 2 heads into it. And using Sabrina here, they definitely just send up like Egg or something and retreat it. So I think I kind of need... I need one more heads, Dugtrio. It's just what we need. Thank you. Thank you for your service. I know. I'm stuck, man. I gotta find my Primate. That's just the... I have to find Primate. Right here. Primate right here. Yup. Yup. This is why you play to your outs, folks. This is why you play to your outs. Okay. All right. Now all I have to do to win this game is flip like a heads or two with Marowak. That's it. Fight back for 100. If they evolve into Executor, I need 2 heads. And they might. Oh, yeah. All right, here's the deal, though. Okay. All right, I know I flipped a lot of heads, but I'm going to need one more. This one's for the big time. Yeah, I'm going to need one more heads flip, okay? Executor might not KO Marowak. It's true. Because they're doing 60. They might not be able to retreat it either. Give him that bone meringue, Marowak. Oh, baby. There's those tails. There it is. All right. If they've got 1 X speed in their hand, they win. No. All right. This was pretty close, though, as far as grass. As far as the grass matchup goes, it was pretty close. And this is our worst matchup by a lot. I'd rather play against Psychic any day. The single prize Venusaur was definitely sick against my deck. But against some decks, it's not going to do anything. I know. If the grass deck loses to the fighting deck, I mean, they're going to have some serious questions that need answered. All right, we got our Cubone. We got our Diglett. I'm going first. Show turn 2 trio. We'll put down 1 Cubone. God, one of the best things about playing this deck is that you get queued up into Pikachu decks constantly. Because everybody is playing the Pikachu deck. But honestly, we have like an insane Pikachu matchup. Our Pikachu matchup's fantastic. Thank you, Eevee, for that Prime sub in the 2 months. Thank you, thank you. All right, here's Pikachu. We got Pikachu in the active, Pikachu on the bench, Magnemite on the bench. There's no way they see what this Doug trio is cooking. Yup, with the research top deck. Yup, let's go, let's go. Sabrina and Primate feels good. We'll go Whack to the bench. Dog trio to the active. Energy, and I'm digging. Big heads flip for the invincibility. 1 time for the invincibility. Sad. That's okay. We're picking apart this bench. If my opponent doesn't have 2 basic lightning Pokemon to lay down, they're not going to be able to knock out this Doug Trio. So that's what we're hoping. Hoping that they're just a little bit short. No, there's 1. No, there's 2. All right, I'm bodied. Looking rough out here. Okay, things are about to get ugly. We're going to have to go with the whack sweep. Maybe I stick them here. Probably not, but maybe. Here, have my Cubone. Going second is just so good, man. All right, Marowak. There is one very clear way to win this game, Marowak. One clear path to victory. You just gotta believe. Marowak, you gotta believe in yourself and your ability to flip these heads. Nice research. Okay, okay. Now, see, I don't actually even want to bench any more Pokemon at this point because that way, if they have Sabrina, they could win by bringing it up, and I don't want to allow that. So I also don't want these X speeds just in case my opponent decides to red card me or something. So I'm going to play those. And then we're going to hit him with the Bone Meringue double heads flip. And I win. Lights out, baby. It's the power of the whack. That's the power of the whack right there. We had our backs against the wall. And Marowak rose to the occasion to atone for all of those double tails that he flipped. Let's go. Thank you, Jay Belanti, for that sub. The 21 months. Appreciate you, Jay Belanti. Thank you for the support. Thank you to everybody who subs to the channel, supports the content, makes a huge difference. It's crazy how much this deck feels fine now. I'm going second, the dream. All right, this is a real test. Should have benched that Cubone for sure. Playing against a water deck. We should have benched the Cubone so that my opponent couldn't red card me in case they play that card. Couldn't red card me out of it, but I'm still not 100% used to just benching out because I don't usually blindly bench out in standard format. But in Pocket, I still gotta program my brain to be like, oh yeah, red card. Okay, tails on the Misty flip. Let's go. I've got a loaded opening hand with Pokeball, Cubone, and a pair of Research. We got the Mankey. We got Cubone. We got Research for a draw of 2. Diglett and Doug Trio. Love it. We'll go Mud Slap for 20. And then let's see what my opponent's got. Hopefully they don't have another Misty in their hand. I'm really planning on them not attacking this turn. It's kind of what I decided that they weren't doing 90 damage this turn, and they've got Oak instead of Misty, so that's great. Means I do get that one additional turn that I wanted. And you can see how valuable it is that the Doug Trio is only taking 1 energy because you're going to want to use those extra energy attachments on your Cubone, on your Mankey, all that. Okay, let's research. Draw 2. Hype. Trio. Whackman. We're going energy to Whackman. And then I'm digging. And to be honest, we get a heads on this. I mean, we're in a really, really commanding spot. Tails, still fine. Because, like, we still set them up for the 2-hit KO so long as I flip 1 out of 2 heads on Marowak. The unfortunate thing would be if... Yeah, the unfortunate thing would be if my opponent uses Potion. That would be bad. What do we got on Misty? 0? 1? I'll allow 1 because I'm kind. But you better not get... Better not get 5. It's messed up, man. And the Potion... Killing me, bro. Thank you, Hash Brown Jones, for that Prime sub. Appreciate you. Thank you. Co-19's realized the longer the Misty animation takes, the more heads they're flipping. Oh, God, I hate that knowledge. Okay, so we gotta force the odd prize for sure. Okay. We can still win this. We just got to go 1 heads into 2 heads. Yeah, that's it. All right. Here we go. Right here. The whack sweep. This is the moment you all have been waiting for. The Marowak sweep. Just need 1 heads here. Out of 2. This one's got it. There we go. Okay, and now it's anybody's ball game. 2 heads and I win. That's it, bro. That's it. They gotta be sweating. They're like, dang, you're really not gonna bring this entire game down to a coin flip, are you? And I'm gonna say, yes, I am. Real question is, do we have enough believers in the chats? A 3rd fighting energy just for the statement. Dang it, dude. So sad. You know, we gave it our best shot. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. Not bad. GG's. Yeah, I don't think Potion really works in this deck. I was thinking about it. Potion really doesn't work because what? You don't want to use Potion on your Primeapes. You don't want to use Potion on your Doug Trio because it's so small. So you're either not getting hit or you're getting knocked out, right? With 70 hit points. So then the only thing that you would ever Potion is Marowak sometimes. So yeah, Potion doesn't really work in here. I've thought about it quite a bit. We're going 2nd. This is big. I don't know that there's anything else that I'd rather take out to accommodate Potion. Oh, not the Wheezing Mewtwo Guardy deck. And Coughing is weak to fighting. These are things that we love to see. So they're trying to stall time with Wheezing. We've got a very strong opening hand with Pokeball. See what we get. It's Diglett and then Research. And we find Trio and Primeape. So then I'm going to go attach to Cubone and pass. And then, oh, I should growl. Like that. I should definitely growl, but that's fine. We'll pass. They're not attacking with Wheezing anyway. They're just going to poison us. So we pass here. And then I retreat out of poison into my Doug Trio. Not before we research. Beautiful. I mean, I could just go in with the whack now. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Well, let's evolve. We'll go Pokeball. And we got a Mankey. I know they got a Darkness Energy coming up, so they will be able to tackle if they want to. Evolve into Doug Trio. And then I'm kind of feeling the dig this turn. That's fine. Yes, Co-19. Yes, it is. Dang, no invincibility. All right, I'm due for some invincibilities. I guess I did have a game where I flipped like 3 in a row. Got to be thankful for that. And then they'll swing for not a knockout. So he survives. Only got 50 hit points left. That's fine. What do they do? They don't really have anything going on. I can keep the Doug Trio out there, actually. So I think I'm going to do that. And it takes a knockout. And if I flip a heads, then I'm still not going to get KO'd even with poison. Yeah, cool. So we do that. And then I'm already poisoned. I'm going to go to 20 and then I'm going to go to 10. But I won't be able to get knocked out. So that's nice. You hear there's set 1.5 in December? Dang, that's kind of cool. Okay, we're going to retreat to heal the poison. Set 2 in January. Hype. December 16th. Dude, that's kind of cool. I heard somebody said in chat yesterday that that it seems like eventually Pocket will go up to 30 card decks. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that speculation? Co19 says, I think that guy was on one. Changes the game entirely. Pocket crowd ain't ready for that type of power. 30 seems like a lot for your pocket. Dang, my opponent really having the worst time ever finding their guys, huh? All right, we just give him the double bone. Gonna need a heads. Yoicks. Zoinks, man. It's fine. We can still win this one. Just gonna need to really kind of double down with the Marowak EX, the second one. Dang, how many cards do you have left to that? 6? This is why it's not worth it to mix your Guardy deck with your Weezing deck, okay? It's simply not worth it. All right. Marowak, send them to the bone zone. It's better than nothing. They just need one more. Unless they potion out of it. Oh, they do have the potion. This is most unfortunate. Do you play Guardy in your deck? All right, weirdly enough, I think it's actually correct to Sabrina here defensively. Yeah. Surely going with the defensive Sabrina. You have to send up your other Mewtwo. Because either way, it's 2 heads I need to win. So we do that. And then that you have to have double X speed in your hand in order to win this next turn if I fail. Man. Yeah, we certainly want a double head situation. It's fine. Okay, now we need you to not have double X speed in your hand. No way they played double X speed with all those Weezings in there. Yeah, no shot. Dude, where Donde está Curlia, man? No way I'm getting potion hacked on this one, too. I am getting finessed so bad. I need to put Giovanni in this deck. We need Giovanni so bad, guys. Just serve it up, man. Just give him the double heads. I'm dying inside. I'm having a bad time. Just straight up having a bad time. You got 1 X speed? Oh, all right. The deck is drawn out. You have your entire deck is in your hand. Here's the long lost card. The bottom 2 cards of the deck. You don't have an X speed. Hilarious. Okay. They don't play any X speed. They don't play any. Because they had to make room for all of the wheezing that they play in there. Alright, so. Now, all you need, Marowak, is 1 heads flip. One heads flip, buddy. I know you can do it. All right, I'm waiting on my opponent, right? Yeah, all right. They AFK'd. I think they closed the app. Let's do it. Let's go. 160 damage. Simple as that. You just lost to my fighting deck. Congratulations. Dude, RIP Lil Pete, man. Okay. Do I need to play Giovanni? I don't think that there's anything that I really would like to take out for Giovanni, though. I do think we should probably play a Hitmonlee in here, though. Instead of Giovanni, just play a Hitmonlee so that we can like clean up Pokemon like that at the end of the game, right? Nah, just one Hitmonlee. We'll find space for the Hitmonlee. Alright, I'm playing a Fighting Mirror, which is actually really funny, because if my opponent hits my Mankey, we're having a Mankey battle. If my opponent hits my Mankey, then I'm going to be fighting back with Primeape for 100. So I'm going to see if they take the bait. They probably will. But I need 2 energy, though. And they're definitely swinging into my Mankey. All right, Reckless Charge. There we go. Sure. Diglett. Tough one. Okay. Like, what if they just, what if, you know, what if they don't have Primeape in hand? That'd be nice. All right, we'll see. They got Marowak EX. They do have Primeape in hand. And they got the turn 2 fight back going second. Okay, we are in a dire situation, which is why I attached to my Diglett, because we just plan on top decking Dugtrio and going trio stall. Yeah, the Mankey is only good if you go second, really. We did not top deck Dugtrio. And they're just doing 100 damage a turn now. Okay, so pretty much need to say, like, alright, I will top deck Dugtrio. That's fine. They're doing 100 damage no matter what. Maybe they have to waste an energy drop. Nope, they got it like that. Yup. Unfortunate. It's fine. Okay, the way we win this is with... I need basically Oak into Dugtrio Marowak. Only way we have a shot in this game. And if I don't get exactly that, it's over. Well, there's Trio. Okay. So, there's a chance. Whenever there's Dugtrio, there is a chance. But I also need my opponent to not have Sabrina in the hand. But the way that this game's been going, and I needed to flip heads on that, so. Thank you, Geest the Beast, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. Dang, yeah, going second was really good there. Especially when you start Mankey versus Mankey, it's like the Mankey that goes second and gets the turn 2 Primeape is going to be just destroying. I do think I want Hitmonlee in here. But I don't know where to put it. Man, everything feels so good. The Dugtrios have to stay. They're so good, man. What if it was like a one Cubone, 2 Marowak? Love that. Okay, here we go. Do I love that? We could go 1 Diglett. No, yeah, that's fine. Yep. Because I think in almost every game, your prize trade that you're forcing is 1-1-2. And since you're forcing 1-1-2 every game, that means you only need 1 Marowak, and you really don't need it till the end of the game. You never want to let your opponent knock out Marowak first. Shoo! The blinged out Charmander. Alright, we're up first against Charizard deck. Let's go. I got the Pokeball. And I got a Diglett. Great. Looking good. There's Diglett. Pass. Then I've got Primeape. I've got Dugtrio. And no way you Ember me. No shot. No, you can retreat into Moltres, definitely. Giovanni to do 40? That's pretty crazy. No way. Like, no way that's right. But that's okay. I'll deal with it. Okay, we're going to go Primeape then. I've got 50 hit points left. That's okay. I'll just attach Primeape. And to be honest, I'm going to start using Fight Back next turn for 100. So that's fine. We just let that Mankey take the hits. And then we're going in with 100. That's cool. They got 2 Moltres down. That's cool. Another Charmander. Another blinged out Charmander. Here we go, X speed into Moltres, but I am going to be swinging for 100 with Primeape this next turn. Just going to put a lot of pressure on these Moltres. And you don't have a Charmeleon yet. I've noticed. Me and everybody else here in this chat has noticed that you are Charmeleon-less. You are without Charmeleon. Yeah, I'm with you on that one, Jesse. I think the playmats are all kind of gaudy. I think they're too distracting. I like, you know, especially since I have to play on the phone. Like, yeah. I'd just rather have less going on. Yeah, I like the look of that. Just nice and clean. Okay. Get smacked. At first, I was like a huge playmat hater, but the more I think about it, it actually kind of emulates IRL gameplay, because like you get to choose what's on your side of the board, and then your opponent chooses what's on their side of the board. So as much as I hate the playmats, I respect people's right to choose, just like they do in real life, right? So I gotta respect that. And I think it's fine. Yeah, Nerd Out Music, you gotta just submit a support ticket if you think that that's something that you've encountered, yeah. Okay, we go here. Go here. We retreat into Doug Trio, see if we can be invincible. Dig. For the knockout. Not invincible. Sad. That's okay. What are they going to do? They got like 3 energy on... Like 2 on this Charmeleon, 1 on this Charmander. And there is Charizard EX. Righto. So I think... What are we doing here? I've always loved playing no sleeves digitally, because you like can't do that IRL really. So being able to do it on the client is sick. All right, they haven't taken any prize yet, so I think we just say dig, and we totally flip heads. Yup. Now you're mad, because my Doug Trio is invincible. Yeah, dig into Sabrina this next turn. Yeah. That's the game plan. Potion, though, see? Always got to look out for that potion. If they get a second Charizard EX, that's kind of yikes. Okay. So they use potion there. That's fine. We go Doug Trio down here. And then Monkey into Hitmonlee. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's probably it. We just do 100 and then say, well, they've got one more potion left, right? So I have time to do that. I don't have to rush. I'm just going to dig again. I should have at least attached. Oh, yeah. Let's go. And now I still win with Sabrina and Primeape. That's true, Jesse. Yeah, you got to use opaque sleeves for tabletop because we use a lot of Japanese cards. Because cards come out in Japan before they come out in the States. It's one of the things that's also so cool about Pocket is that the whole world gets all the cards all at once. Like, how cool is it? It just feels so cool to be part of like a worldwide community that's all getting the cards released at the same time. Because that's just not something that happens in real life. In real life, Japan gets the cards and then everybody else gets them months later. And we got the game-winning Sabrina. Yeah, bring them up. Bring them up. Fully blinged out Charmeleon. You're out of here. Goodbye. Fight back. 100 damage. Primeape's broken. Thank you. All right, I don't think... Yeah, the one Cubone was not it. So we're going to have to fix that. But I feel like we are playing New Mankey, of course. That's why we're here. But I feel like Hitmonlee is probably just good. But maybe it's not needed. How are we damaging Primeape? With the Mankey. Or the old-fashioned way, letting people hit it. Oh, you guys want to bling out our Digletts? 1-1 feels so bad. One less X speed? I think one less X speed is probably fair, yeah. But don't we want to get like the turn 1 Mankey? Isn't that the whole thing? I want to open a second Misty so bad. Man. Obtain Flare. Thank you. I'd like to obtain Flare for my Diglett. Yeah, the Stomp Flares. The Pound Flares. I don't know. What do you want to call them? Stomp Flare? Pound Flare? The Come Into Play Flare? Dude, that one looks crazy. Not that one, the next one. Scroll to see my options first. I'm just going for all of them. Don't you have to do, like, you can't unlock these next ones until... Oh, I guess I can unlock all these. Okay, let's see. What's this one? Stars? Okay, that's cool. Boom. It's gotta be that one, right? Like, that one kind of looks the coolest. Boom. All right, yeah. All right, well, I totally goofed up and... Yeah, we're gonna get that one. And I gotta get 2 of them so that I can do both my Digletts. 1 star and above does not force you to climb ladder. That's nice. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna get 2 of those. Dang, I'm burning through my fairy dust here. Boom. That's cool. That's cool. Love that. I did peep the Helix Flare. I didn't think it was that cool. Isn't it just like bubbles or something? I think I did it. The green. Green looks ugly. Bubbles are bubbles. The green one? Ugly. The green one like reminds me of the TCG Live holo foil patterns and gives me... No, dude. It reminds me of the TCG Live holo patterns, dude. No, you guys are tripping. It's underwater. No, I don't want to hear it. It reminds me of the TCG Live holo patterns. Immediate. It gave me the ick instantly. Yeah. No. Never. The bubbles are the best ones, probably, for that. All right, what other things can I flare out? Nothing there. Dragonite, but he's so bad. I can flare out exactly one Cubone. Okay. Wow. That's nice, Cubone. That's really nice. Let's give Cubone the stars. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, yeah. That's what's up right there. Okay, anything else? I've already flared my Rapidash all the way. I decided to go with this one. I thought that one looked nice. With the little flower petals or whatever, or the hearts. Yeah, that one was sick. Okay. Pretty sure I got 37 Minccino. What am I going to do with all those Minccino, huh? 40 Doduo. What am I going to do with 40 Doduo? This is something that is... This brings me back to TCGO, though. Do you guys remember how in Pokemon Trading Card Game Online, you could have 40 Dittos? In TCG Live, they killed the collecting aspect. There's like no point in collect. You literally can't collect in TCG Live anymore. You can't collect cards. You could have 16,000 Dans. Yeah. I know. In TCG Live, you literally can't make the number go up. You're just like, hey, everything that I get, just like... I know, I used to collect cards on TCGO as well. Why is it important to have any more than 4 of a card in Live? It's just to collect. You just collect cards, right? You could trade them too. I don't know. Why does it matter to have any amount of tricky points here on the channel? They don't actually do anything, but they're cool to collect. I like my tricky points, okay? I know, and I like collecting Pokemon cards. I get it. So that I can shaka bra. Shaka bra. I got 3 Primeapes. Yo, Doug Trio. All right, let's flare these trios out. This is going to be the most blinged out Doug Trio deck you've ever seen in your life. I think I can almost bling my Mankeys. I think I have blinged my Mankeys. Ooh, that's a cool one. How many do I have to give up? 2? Okay, that's fine. The fists are cool. That's fun. We should get 2 of that one. I'm so happy that we're spending this time to fully bling out our ducks, our fighting deck. Now that we have Mankey, right? I've already got that one, but that one is the best one. Oh, the smack marks for the fighting Pokemon? You're right. I know, but I'm out of Doug Trios now. Okay. That's fine. I'll just simply have to pull more Doug Trio. Hello. Yes.
That's crazy. Why's your door open? I'll close it. Sorry.
My door's open because I leave it open during the day, because there's no HVAC in here. Okay. Ooh. What's he look like? No, that's ugly. Thank you, Brett Fett, for that sub. The 10 months. Appreciate you, Brett Fett. Thank you. No, that's not it. Alright, yeah, we gotta go with the schmacks. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, cool. We'll get 2 of those. I have not pulled a single Pikachu yet, and I've pulled 2 Lapras, yes. That's right. I don't know. Luck of the draw. How'd I get 4 Mankey? I don't know. I've got 5 Clefairy. I had more than 4 Mankey. I think I had like 6. Aaron was coming in to show me his Pocket collection. That's so hype. Yeah, these are the guys I've opened. I haven't opened a single Pikachu yet. Decks. All right, my decks. Time to make my deck beautiful. Okay, let's present Flare. Yeah, do that. That's hype. That's hype. That's hype. That's hype. Oh, this is so cool. This is like just like fully blinging out your deck. Oh man, I don't have enough Primeapes to fully bling out my Primeapes. This is just like when I buy full art cards in the Flesh World. It's like the same thing. Go 19 says, bro, he wants me to stop saying that so bad. Oh yeah, that looks great. Okay. Then what am I supposed to call IRL if not the Flesh World? What else am I supposed to refer to IRL as? The meat space? The meat space, huh? Yeah, that's what it is. It's the meat space. Oh, I gotta get another star. Yeah, that looks good. The physical world. Well, that's unimaginative. Okay, that looks nice. My oaks. I didn't know that you could unlock something more than once, so I have to, like, you know, go back and redeem those. Anyways, let's play with my blinged out fighting deck now, huh? Is Dragon Shield lore ever coming back down from 100 mil? Once you guys have truly learned to appreciate how rare Dragon Shield lore is, then it'll come back down. But for a while, you guys just have to stare at the 100 mil price tag and stare at it in awe. Just like the same thing you could ask Tricky Jim, are you ever bringing kickflips back? Yes. But you have to truly, you know, when the kickflips come back, they're going to be truly special, right? Right now, my studio is a disaster. I run a very high risk of damaging myself or something else if I try to do kickflips over there right now. Going second. All right, that's cool. All right, we up against the Lapdog deck. Okay. This is cool. We got a perfect, flawless start. We've got everything we could possibly want. There's no way my opponent... Oh, no, stop it. Okay, this is fine. It's fine, it's fine. It'd be way scarier if they were charging up an EX Pokemon. Is the background a green screen? No. No, it's the meat space. It's IRL. Okay, here we go. Here we go. My Mankey took damage. I didn't love when my Mankey took damage already. I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't like the way that you attacked me there. All right, so I think I just attach pass. Yeah. Okay. What? So now I can't call it the meat space. I can't call it the flesh world. So what do you guys want me to do? All right? I can't say any of my favorite terms anymore. This is messed up. Do they KO? No, they're doing like 20. They don't care. That's why I passed. That's why I passed, folks. That is why we passed. So that I wouldn't get knocked out. That's those 5G 10,000 IQ plays that you watch my channel for. The screen's froze. Dang it. I don't know why the screen be frozen. There we go. We're so back though. No way they flip heads on this. So what does Lapras say? Lapras says you have to have like 5 energy in play for it to do 70 damage. Thank you, Mythic Alex, for that sub in the 41 months. I really appreciate the continued support. Thank you. Yeah, so you have to have 4 energy in play and you do 90. Unfortunately, I love Lapras, but this card is terrible. 4 for 90? No. I mean, you do have to have 4 energy in play. Like, they don't have to all be on the same Pokemon, but... Oh, not just... They have to be attached to it? Oh, that's so terrible, yeah. Dude, look at this raging Primeape. Yo, what's up, Rossi? Good question. Yeah, the IRL game is different than Pocket. Pocket is its own unique cards with its own unique format. Yeah. Some of the artworks are shared between IRL and Pocket, but Pocket is its own unique format with its own unique cards. That's what makes it special. Oh, I just win. GG's. It's been so cool to see the amount of people that are like getting interested in the Pokemon TCG through Pocket. I mean, what a huge success. There's been so much more interest in the game. So you couldn't get the same Mewtwo deck in the Flesh World to make people concede IRL? No, unfortunately, no, Rossi, sorry. Let's go. That's so sick, Nampai. Yeah, this game is honestly a huge success so far. Huge, just absolutely huge. Since I'm going first, it feels like turn 2 Doug Trio is probably just better. Turn 2 Doug Trio going first is really... Dude, and I get the nice animations. God, that's so hype. See? All right, we're playing the Fighting Mirror. And that's why you open Diglett, because Diglett, when you're going first, Diglett is the sauce, right? Because you get turn 2 Dig. So if my opponent goes turn 1 Reckless Charge to damage themselves, then I go turn 2 Dig, Doug Trio, and then knock it out, finish it off, right? And that's like a huge swing in momentum my way. Because they're going to have to invest in energy there. Let's go. Yup, you invest that energy, and now you lose it. Now you lose it. Yes. We'll go research. You shouldn't have done that. He's just a boy. You guys, have any of you guys seen that? It's like a very old episode of South Park. And it's like where Cartman keeps saying that. It's to like Kyle's mom or something, or Stan's mom. I think it's to Stan's mom. Have any of you seen it? It like runs through my head every once in a while. Anytime someone says you shouldn't have done that, or anytime I say you shouldn't have done that. The Okama Game Sphere, was it that episode? Yo, thank you, Mythic Alex. Is it the Okama Game Sphere episode? That is Brett Fret, that is the one. That's the one. Yep. Yep, that's it. That'd be the one there. Yep. That is it. Shouldn't have done that. It's just a boy. Man. God. Okay. Let's do this. So I've got Doug Trio. Let's just keep swinging with our Doug Trio, shall we? Dude, I loved how he did his little animation when he went into the active spot. That was so hype. Yo, flip another heads, Doug Trio. The Loch Ness Monster. Doug Trio. Doug Trio, you didn't have to do him like that, Doug Trio. Old South Park is like really peak. Yeah, old South Park is so peak. And I need about Tree Pity. The Loch Ness Monster. The episode where Cartman can't wait for the Nintendo Wii to come out, so then he freezes himself, is like insane. There's so many insane episodes for sure. Just flip another heads, Doug Trio. Dang it. All right, I'm gonna need something going on, cause did I play the Nintendo 64 game? No, I didn't, but I have played Stick of Truth, and I have played The Fractured Butthole. Yeah. Did they just double tails me? So hype. Oh, yeah. There is some good modern South Park. Yeah, Tolkien, that's funny. There's been some decent modern ones. I definitely have thought that some of the PC Principle stuff is funny. Like when, like a lot of the Randy arcs have been funny. Integrity, yeah. I mean, I Am Lord, yeah. Randy as a character is just like, Randy's done a lot of carrying of the show for sure. Like in recent years. Natalie and I always quote Cartman saying yeah. Natalie and I always quote Cartman saying, "Ride your tiny bicicleta to school." And then whenever I'm like reaching for my glasses, there's like countless South Parks, like South Parkisms that just live rent free in my head. Like whenever we talk something about anything, riding your bike or anything, just you gotta ride your tiny bicicleta to school. and then like, isn't it like Cartman has a cousin or something? The guy who can't see anything. No, it's not Cartman's because it's Kyle's cousin. Thank you, Busquets, for that sub. I quit. We do that one all the time. That's a South Park great. The Rockstar episode, like the Garage Band episode or whatever. Yeah, that one's insane. But yeah, Kyle's cousin who like can't see anything without his glasses. When he says, "I can't see anything without my glasses." And me and Natalie both have glasses. So whenever like we're reaching for our glasses, that's like our thing is we say, I can't see anything without my glasses. Hey babe, can you hand me my glasses? I can't see anything without my glasses. Oh, man. So good. There's only one show that gets me like that. There's some things that happen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Oh my God. All the time. God, that's why I quote that one day in, day out. Anytime I can't do something that I want to do, I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Oh yeah. That's just like the hard carrying of Randy. Randy's just so nuts in that show. All right, I'm against an all grass deck. Just kind of bad. South Park is one of the only shows that can get me like truly red in the face with laughter. It's one of the only shows that can like elicit that like uncontrollable laughter from me. The other, like, sometimes 30 Rock though. I've been enjoying 30 Rock lately. Sometimes 30 Rock gets me. But then there are like there's plenty of misses. But that's the thing with being a comedy writer is like sometimes you have episodes that miss and then sometimes you have episodes that really hit. And that's the way it is with all comedy. I mean, you can't hit every single time. But yeah, I do I have been liking 30 Rock lately. I haven't seen all of it, but Natalie and I are kind of like slowly watching through it. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Co-19, I know, right? Like, I wasn't into King of the Hill either when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I probably will think it's funnier. I also wasn't into 30 Rock as like a teenager, but now that I'm an adult, like Alec Baldwin is really funny in that show. It's always Alec Baldwin that like has the funniest lines and delivery in 30 Rock for me. He's kind of like he's like the Cartman of the show. Yo, Marowak insane. This is extremely rare strategy for us, but it looks like we're going to be doing the 2-2 this time around. Usually that's not how we go. Kenneth is the Kenny. Oh my God, Kenny is so funny. The episode of South Park where another one that we quote all the time is the episode of South Park where Cartman's mom goes to get him an iPad. And now don't you guys go quoting it, okay? We're not allowed to quote. We're not quoting this episode, okay? But there's the episode, if you've seen it, if you know, you know. The episode where Cartman's mom goes to get him the Toshiba the Toshiba handy pad because they can't I can't even say it, bro. All right. They get Cartman. Cartman's mom wants him to get the Toshiba Handy Pad at Best Buy instead of the iPad. Dude, I can't, man. All right. God. Okay, here we go. Give him the boomerang. Come on now. Oh, killing me. Right, at least wind me and can't. We're not gonna. Not going there. Thank you, DTA Danster, for that sub and the 40 months. Appreciate you. All right, I'm feeling like I'm in a tough spot right now, especially with that double tails miss. I was not expecting that. No, I was not. The grass decks are what I've been losing to all day, though. Like, that's okay. It kind of comes with the territory. We're playing a deck that's like mostly grass weak. Okay, man. You flip 4 tails in a row, you're gonna lose every single one of those. That's just how it goes. That's all good. Listen, Marowak can only do so much heavy lifting. Time for an extremely refreshing Liquid Death. Cherry Obituary. Mmm. Alright, what are we going first? Going first, that's Doug Trio. Going second. Man, dude, is it just... What's up with the grass decks, man? What's up with these grass decks? Everybody out here trying to mess with my vibe, playing the new fighting deck. It's messed up, man. Just trying to have a good time with my new fully blinged out fighting deck. And everyone just wants to be a hater. Alright, they almost destroyed my Diglett turn 1. That's okay. Alright. Time to go Invincible, Doug Trio. Dig. You got it. That's unfortunate. It's fine. Got another one. Got to back up Diglett where that's coming from. No. If you watched my latest YouTube video, then you would know that the 2 Articuno 18 trainer deck is terrible and not actually good. Not a good deck. That deck is butts. I've been saying that deck was butt since the beginning. It is just butt. You are just trying to high roll Misty, and that's it. Okay. All right, Diglett. Now you... You're going places. I am going to need this Doug Trio to flip heads because... Alright, I'm going to try using Sabrina as well. I don't know. I guess there's no point. They can't move this thing. They could just retreat an egg. Yeah, there's really no point in playing that. It's all good. Maybe I slow them down. Maybe I force them to waste an energy or something. Listen, I'm grasping at straws. I don't have a lot going on here. I need to flip heads. All right. We're so in there. That's what I'm saying. The trainer cards are not good enough to warrant playing 18 of them. Yeah, I've looked at tournament results for sure. But I don't put a ton of stock into the tournament results because, you know, it's early. And also, online tournaments with open deck lists is like way different than playing the ladder too. I've never been one that's like, I'm not really into like the limitless tournament scene personally. I think it's an amazing resource for the community, but it doesn't really get me going, you know? I'm not super into it. I haven't been into it for, you know, for standard, and I'm not into it for pocket either. I'm glad it exists for people, but like it's just not for me. However, it does seem like there's a PvP, like an official PvP event that's going to be going on at the end of the year. Like, that seems hype. So, like, I'll be into that for sure. If there's something built into the actual app, like, I could get into that. And I'll probably, kind of like in the same way, you know, I did the Players' Cups. Remember the Players' Cups on PTCGO? Anybody remember those? Man. Anybody, you remember the Players' Cups on PTCGO? Now try to imagine something like that happening on TCG Live. Shooby dooby. Okay. We have our back up against the wall, but no fear. We can do this. See, if I already I did Sabrina once. I really should not have Sabrinaed once. They have also Sabrinaed once. I'm comfortable with that. Uh-oh. 10 HP left. They stomp for 50. It's not great. Uh-oh. So yeah, you got 10 hit points left, which is why I needed to put this. Ooh. Yeah, you hang on with just 10 hit points remaining. Not great. Pokeball, but we have to just retreat here. Put Cubone down too. Retreat and say, please don't have an Exeggutor in your hand. We'll Reckless Charge for knockouts. And then I've only taken 1 point. Oh yeah, this is a nightmare. That's okay. I mean, they still got 2 points left to take. Oh no, they have 1 point left to take. Oh yeah. This could get ugly. They have Exeggutor, they win. Has to be Exeggutor EX. Egg EX, they win. Oh no, no. Why is my fighting deck so bad against grass? No. I just want to beat up on Pikachu players. And yet, you force me to play against your stupid grass decks. The thing is, I kind of want to make a little video on the fighting deck because it's like new as of today, literally. So, you know, with the Primate technology, that is new, and people seem to be really liking the Pocket content on YouTube. So, you know, why not ride that train while it's hot? But it's funny how, like, it's funny how one card can kind of shift things, right? Like, just the Mankey coming out makes Primeape just a little bit better, which makes fighting just a little bit better, which makes Pikachu just a little bit worse, right? Like, you can really kind of tweak the metagame with just little things like that. It's kind of fun. Do I think the fighting deck can break into the top 5 decks? Well, the thing is that this fighting deck has a very good Pikachu matchup. So that goes for something. And honestly, I've beaten Mewtwo today. I've beaten Pikachu today. I've beaten Misty decks today. I mean, I've pretty much beaten everything. So, like, what more do you really want? Did my opponent not scratch? Blam. Have I tried Machamp EX? The thing is, Machamp EX is alright. I think Marowak is the premier fighting EX, though. Oh, I agree, Nampai. I really think that this is like the ideal Pokemon TCG mobile app. There's a reason why it's having so much success. I mean, the games are snappy, the release schedule's fun, the events are fun. I mean, there's just so much fun jam-packed into it, right? There's so much fan service jam-packed into it. The artwork is really nice. The app feels well developed. Like, yeah, it's just cool. And the fact that they just have, you know, an entirely different team working on it is really really reassuring. I think the really cool thing about it too is that Creatures has been developing the cards since 1996. So they've had almost 30 years of game development with this game, with Pokemon cards. They've been developing Pokemon cards for 30 years. And now, like, they have an opportunity to kind of start over and learn from all the things that they've done. They can learn from all the good stuff. They can learn from all the bad stuff and just create something that's kind of fun. Yo, what's up? Nothing but bangers. Yo, I appreciate that. I just am not super. Wow, that was like a big heal. What the heck? I'm just not super into. it's really just like the process of competing in a tournament, like in front of the computer. It's right, like, because in order to do the online tournaments, you have to like pretty much stay logged into the computer in front of the screen, you know, on the website. You got to check in with your opponents. You got to do this, and you got to, like, you know, make room on your friends list. You got to add them to your friends list. You got to do all that. And it's like, and then you have to do that for like 5 hours, right? I'm much more of a like in-person tournament person, if that makes sense. I really prefer to go meet up with people and like go to a league night. It's like, and that's my biggest beef with it. It's so much time. And then if I do tournaments during stream, it's like, okay, well then there's the downtime between rounds and all that, and not to mention I stream during the day, and I feel like there's not usually tournaments happening from like 9 a.m. to like 3 p.m. But wait, do you not have to friend request someone in order to play against them on Pocket? Surely you do. Are you serious? Holy smokes. That's crazy. Dang, dude. I played Ursi. Well, I was friends with Ursi, so I assumed we had to be friends. I assumed that we were only able to battle because we were friends. Yeah, I just have never been into the online tournament scene. And it's not unique to Pocket. Like, I love, you know, I mean, heck, dude, my life is Pokemon cards. I love this stuff. And I love Limitless as a resource. I do. But just as far as participating in myself, like participating in those tournaments myself has never really been my cup of tea. It's just like, it's just so long sitting in front of the computer and everything. And I already do so much of that for my job. So it's like when I get to my free time, and that's like the biggest thing, is when I get to like my me time, I usually just want to like not be like in front of a computer doing more of that. Dang, dude. My Mankey just got sacked. But their Kangaskhan is dead, so I've got another Mankey. I got a backup Mankey where that came from, dude. And a backup Primate. Let's go. But yeah, it has nothing to do with the... Like I am really happy that some people like to do them. It's just not particularly my thing. You know, it's an incredible resource for the community to have. And the guys over at Limitless have done like an amazing job programming and getting all that stuff together. But for me personally, like, God, I am just so excited about like the events that come programmed into the game, though. That to me is going to be quite exciting. Because I'll get to kind of just seamlessly do them while on stream and stuff. Hey, yo, we got the Primeape. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Fight back for 100. Skadoosh. Online tournaments, man. I mean, I didn't even play in online tournaments during COVID. Oh, this is tough. Not even the COVID pandemic made me want to do those. And I'm glad that people find enjoyment out of them. I just all right, we're going to need a double tails for my opponent. What do you think? Double tails, double tails, double tails, double tails. Double tails, come on. Come on. They can totally do it. This Marowak is going to fail in clutch time. Got it. Got it, man. Have I had any ideas for other fun TCG formats aside from Gym Leader Challenge? Well, I'm glad you asked. Yes. Me and my buddy Jesse just played a brand new format last Wednesday. We played our own. I'm calling it All-Star format. I don't know if it's like a format worth supporting, but it's at least a fun thing to do as a challenge with friends. So me and Jesse played a best of 5, an expanded best of 5 where we could only use lightning Pokemon. So we could use any card from the expanded card pool, but it was limited to lightning only. And it's like an all-star format because like you get to play some of the best cards released in that type from over the years. So that was a lot of fun. We played a best of 5 in that format. And I'm not exactly sure how the decks would play against each other, you know? So it's kind of interesting to think, you know, what would an all-lightning expanded deck, you know, what would an all-lightning expanded deck be like against an all-fire expanded deck? You know, what would an all-water expanded deck be like against an all-grass expanded deck? Like, I don't know. It's at least interesting to think about. Cool. But I think at the very least, we could do, you know, it's something that I can have fun challenging my friends and other potential guests on stream. Isn't all colorless the best deck due to Shaman EX? No, not necessarily, because Shaman is banned from expanded format, so it uses the expanded card pool, including the expanded ban list for now. But I think even if colors did have Shaman EX, like not necessarily. Lightning has Dedenne GX, and Dedenne GX is extremely good. What do you guys think, like, hypothetically would even be the best deck? Dragon? I don't know about that. Colorless? I mean, like, colorless has Lugia, sure, but then you don't have any of the broken attackers. So it really does balance a lot of things out when you limit decks to being monotype. Like, you have Lugia, but then you only have the colorless attackers. Psychic is probably pretty insane. The card designers love purple cards. They love purple cards. They really love them. Oh, I gotta do a fighting version. That's what I gotta do. I gotta do a fighting version of that All-Star Challenge. Dragon with Regidrago is probably insane. Yeah. Double Dragon Energy is probably pretty nasty. Yeah. But I don't know, like Lightning's kind of crazy. Like you guys, Tag Bolt, man, on Tag Bolt, Item Lock. The Lightning deck was nuts. You've got Iron Thorns, so like you could just stop abilities by putting him in the active spot. I mean, there's a lot. Oh, Jesse and I, yeah, we should have played Friend Ball, man. Friend Ball would be fun. I think Quick Ball was just better for the deck that I was playing because gets Lightning into the discard pile. I'm kind of waiting to try Wigglytuff EX until the Jigglypuff comes out. I think the Jigglypuff is going to make that very good. Oh, I see. You've got... Well, I dare you to use Water Shuriken on my Primeape. I dare you to do that. Archie's Blastoise? Yo, Archie's Blastoise would be sick. I used to play a ton of Archies. No need to wait, but like, I ought to wait, because as soon as that Jigglypuff comes out, then I think that deck is kind of real. But the deck I don't think is real at all right now. Archie's with Secret Box? Brother. Holy moly. Archie's with the Secret Box? Jigglypuff is auto sleep for 1 energy. What does the new Jigglypuff do? Auto sleep for 1 energy. That's what the new Jigglypuff does. I'm gonna force them to eventually swing, you know, use Water Shuriken. Dang, this Doug Trio's going crazy. I'm gonna force them to Water Shuriken my Primeape eventually. I do think that Doug Trio is kind of necessary. All right, Ivan. But what are you going to do? I do kind of wish we had... I mean, Machamp would be so cool if we had Machamp. I'm going to Sabrina. And knock out that thing. And I'm going to dig. And I'm going to put this Cubone down. I think that's fair. No, we're going to get the Marowak out. So that if they do just ignore my... If they just ignore my man forever, then I'll just... Oh, yeah, dude. This is the world's most invincible Doug Trio. What do you guys? How do you guys like to play Wigglytuff? With wheezing? So you poison them and sleep them? Is that the strat? I'm going for one more. Wigglytuff Pidgeot. I wanted to put the Greninja to 60 so that Marowak Bonemerang could potentially win the game with just one heads flip. Alright, we got Lapdog now. Lapdog just gonna have to come up and pass though. You've gotten like 5 Mankeys in a row? Yeah, I know. I got like 5 Clefairy in a row earlier. I think that's just how it goes sometimes. I really wish I just had like a Machamp in play that could do 120, huh? And then this Lapras is going to start healing. Do I have my other Sabrina still? No, they're both gone. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this Dugtrio goes down. What if they play Giovanni? They don't play Giovanni, but they could win with... Okay, so... Gosh, I'm in a situation where like I have to double heads Marowak in order to win. That's okay. Marowak gets this every time. We just have to trust. Somehow these boys were just too tanky for my fighting deck. And this dude never hit into my Primeape. I hate that. Alright, we got this. Double heads. Easiest double heads of your life, Marowak. Don't worry, nobody's stressed. So sad. So sad. Alright, I got one more game with this deck. One more. Come on, don't fail me now. Just give me a Pikachu deck. What happened to all those Pikachu decks I used to play against? But for those of you that are into standard formats and IRL Pokemon cards, I'm going to be streaming with World semifinalist Jesse Parker tomorrow. We're going to be showing off new cards and new decks from the upcoming Pokemon TCG set, Surging Sparks. That should be a lot of fun. So definitely make sure to tune in tomorrow if you're into Pokemon cards from the real world. Let's see. All right. We've got the gang all here. This feels good. And I will pass. We can beat this water deck for sure. Mankey does kind of just feel good. Going second on turn 1, though. But if you get that, then you're nuts. But if you don't, then it's like, okay, I've got this Mankey, and it just kind of stinks. I think Machamp EX might be fine. They could very easily just go... Turn 2 Starmie. If they go turn 2 Starmie, I'm kind of having a bad time. Sabrina. I mean, you can have my Mankey, sure. It's not like Mankey's doing anything. That's fine. Okay. So all I need to do is show this water deck who's boss with Marowak EX and a double heads flip on Boomerang. That's it. We do that, they question everything. In that right. Double heads here. They are sweating. Double tails here. Having a bad time. Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about, Marowak. I knew you had it in you, bud. I knew you did. I knew you did. Look at your gorgeous green hollow pattern. Wowee. That's right. Now you just got to do that for us one more time, buddy. One more time. They're going to leave the Starmie active. So, I mean, we just swing into it and just say, like, all right, over the course of... You hit me for 90. I could Sabrina. I mean, they're like likely to get stuck. Yeah, we're just going to do that. All right, it's fine. Most likely, I know, most likely. There is a world where I get extremely punished for this Sabrina, though. There is a world. But we're gonna... But there was also a world where I get extremely punished for not doing the Sabrina. And this is probably that world, right? Yeah, no, they do not have the double X speed in hand. We've got research, though. Let's go. Dog Trio. Great. Primeape. Unnecessary. Bone Meringue. Double heads. Put him out of his misery. Okay, we got one. See, now this is scary. Because now if they have 1 X speed, they can retreat this thing. And swing into my whack for 90, and then I haven't put any work into that Starmie, right? Don't mind the red card for sure. That's fine. They do have the X speed retreat, but I've got another Marowak. However, if they have Giovanni, then they have Misty. I feel like... Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what they do. Blunt heads? Okay. That's fine. 0 card hand. I like that. They're playing off the top of the deck. That's all I have. Okay. Marowak. We could go Doug Trio for sure, or I could just retreat the other way. I mean, so we want to force the single prize, right? And they have played 1 Sabrina. Okay. So we go... Retreats. And we dig. Cash money. Well, let's go. Doug Trio leading the way. So brave. 5 cards left in deck. You know they've got 1 more Sabrina in there somewhere. They're gonna retreat. Okay. How many potion have they played? 0. It's fine. I think we just dig. Yeah, that's fine. Mankey. They have 1 Sabrina left. Yeah, that's true. Okay. So then we put the Mankey down because they only have 1 Sabrina left. Ooh, that's nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, you put the Mankey down because they only have 1 Sabrina left. So now if they Sabrina, they bring up Mankey, and then I never let them see another single prizer. Wow, they just quit. Cool. Sounds good to me. I'll take the dub. All right, 1 more. We got 1 more in us. Uno mas. With the fighting deck. A pack of Starmians in the Pikachu pack. Right? Am I lying? Is it in the Charizard pack? Am I tripping? Thought I was in the Pikachu pack. It's in the Zard pack. Dang. The Misty's in the Pikachu pack. Got it. All right, fire again. Yo, we definitely beat the fire deck. Okay, we're going first against Moltres. Free matchup. Love what I'm seeing. It's great. Got a pair of bones and a whack. There's our Cubones. Got an X speed in my hand. I would really like to find a Mankey or a Diglett. That would be great. Thankfully, I've got the other research in my hand, so it's all good. Got double Moltres, and they'll get to go turn 1 Inferno Dance. Get some energy into play. And they've got a full board. Okay. Heads, heads, heads. Woo-wee! All right. That's fine. No sweat. We did find Mankey. So we'll research. We find Primeape 2. And dare I say we find Diglett. Yes, the gang is all here. Okay. So here's Mankey. Here's Diglett. Here's Marowak. X-Speed. Retreats into Mankey. And we're going to Reckless Charge so that I can start using Fight Back next turn for 100. That's pretty good. If they go Charmeleon this turn, I'm pretty intimidated if they do that. Even just the Fire Energy to Moltres is kind of intimidating. No Charmeleon, though. That's what we needed to see. Beautiful. With the Fire to the Moltres, though, they are saying that they can attack next turn, and they might do it. There's 3 tails. Go with those 3 heads you flipped last turn. All right. And then we got Primeape, who's got 80 hit points, so just out of range, actually, of a Heat Blast. We're going to go Fight Back for 100. Pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. No Sabrina there? No. Because we want to pressure the Pokemon with the energy on it. The Sabrina doesn't actually, like, do anything. Okay, they got 2 heads. But we're still swinging in for 100. I mean, when you kind of watch this game play out, and you'll see why I didn't play the Sabrina there, right? Because I'm just going to keep swinging with Primeape. And now look how much pressure is on these Moltres, right? Now, say my opponent evolves into Charmeleon this turn. Say my opponent evolves into Charmeleon this turn. And then they go Inferno Dance one more time. That's probably what's going to happen. Oh, okay. You see. So here, they send up Charmeleon, which is actually really interesting. And then my Sabrina is a game winner if they bring up Charizard, right? So there's no reason to play that Sabrina there, because here you wait for it to be the game-winning play. All right, we just go Fight Back. Boom. Now, what could they bench that would mess me up? They'd have to play the fossils. That's what they have to play, the fossils, man. Do you think they're on to the fossil technology? If they were hip to the fossil technology, then they could bench a fossil and that would ruin my plan. However, they are not hip to the fossil technology, and now they lose because of my game-winning Sabrina. You see what we did? Beautiful. Now, I did end up drawing into double Sabrina, so I would have won the game regardless. But GG's. All right, folks, I'm getting out of here for today. That's going to do it for the stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and talking decks. It's not the longest stream today, but I've got a few other things I got to get to. And I'll be back tomorrow with some tabletop Pokemon TCG content, featuring new cards from Surging Sparks. Okay. New Surging Sparks cards tomorrow. Tabletop. Jesse Parker going to be in the house. Going to be a lot of fun. Make sure to check out my sponsors, FullGripGames.com for all the best Pokemon trading card game singles, and DragonShield.com for all the best sleeves and accessories. We'll see you all tomorrow. If you have not already, definitely make sure to join the Tricky Gym Discord as well, discord.gg/trickygym. We've got over 17,000 members, and it's a great place to talk Pokemon TCG Pocket, meet other Pokemon fans, and build community there. See ya.